Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, July 30th. Well, you see a little different format here. We're using a white background instead of gray, and we've changed some of the other colors. Actually, I'd be very interested in your feedback on what you think about this color change, and maybe things that you like and things that you'd like to see in the videos. I would always appreciate your thoughts and ideas. You can do that at dangramza.com and then just click on support and send your thoughts in. We would appreciate that very much. Now, let's talk about what's going on here. We had bullish news, bearish news, earnings that look good, and we see the market rallying, and then the sanctions and a few other things came out, and we see the market, it dampened some of that bullish action that we were looking for, that we had earlier in the session. This makes sense. Do I look for dramatic follow-throughs to the downside? I do not. This is a neutral setup. I'm still bullish on what we have. The market's absorbed it, and I'm looking for a sideways move now in that market to higher. Let's move on though. Let's take a look at those currencies. The euro continues to get weaker as the dollar continues to get stronger. I find that really interesting, and we may be seeing a transition now to the dollar that we haven't seen for quite a while, actually. And it's very interesting, especially in times of uncertainty. You expect to see this type of behavior. If the market's not sure where to put the money when there's other uncertainties out there, it goes towards the dollar. But let's take a look at what's going on with the notes. Here, that got a little stronger. That makes sense based upon what we saw in the stock indices. Again, I'm not looking for follow through in that market. Also, the gold market backed off a tad bit. I expect a little bit of a rally, but nothing dramatic in this market as well. Also, silver did trade above this bullish level. I forgot to mention it to you. The difference between the bearish and bullish level in that market is $800 a contract. And again, that's just a reference to give you an idea of that magnitude of change. Let's move on though, and let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil, a little bit of bouncy action here. We have some issues down in Kansas with the refinery, but I'm not looking for a dramatic move down at all. A sideways move here, although I'm still bearish that market. And I feel neutral is really what we're going to be looking for today when it comes to soybeans. I mentioned to you that my concern about these previous highs yesterday, well, indeed, the market could not get through that level of selling, and we saw sellers coming back in. Here, I'm looking for not a big move down, though, but unchanged to lower, and that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I'm looking forward to being with you again, and as always, take care.